Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series titled Jamie Plays Zelda.
Oh, that's what we're calling it?
So you're Jamie and you're playing Zelda.
That's me.
So you've been playing video games for your whole life, but somehow The Legend of Zelda has eluded you.
A lot of series have eluded me, but especially Zelda. I played the first one when it came out, played the second one briefly. I don't think I made it too far. Then that's it.
Nothing. Super Nintendo era? You had a Super Nintendo?
Buddy had a Super Nintendo. All we did was play Street Fighter 2.
N64?
I had an N64.
So you had an N64.
All I did was play Mario Kart and Mario Golf.
You are missing out.
I know.
That's the one go-to game.
There are so many games, iconic games I have not ever played, and all the Zelda games, like Link to the Past, no.
The game of choice that you chose for Zelda.
Ocarina.
You turn the game on, you see that initial little cutscene.
Yep.
How in tune are you with there's a lot of storyline early on in this game.
It's pretty normal for a game as far as I'm concerned, as far as story goes. You're asleep, they show you a dream of some weird green Gargamel dude coming out of a Triforce castle. I don't know what it means, but I see the little Zelda head, so I assume it's like a Mario game where some dude is stealing your lady friend and you gotta go, anyway. I don't know who this dude is on the horse, but he looks green and angry, so I'm assuming he's the bad guy. You wake up in your little hut and some fairy's trying to wake you up because you're a lazy bastard. I had no idea where to go. And I don't know why. Because I went back this morning and I had no problem navigating the little town you're in. Everybody lives in a dead tree. Like, they murdered a bunch of trees. They're supposed to, I don't know what these people are, but everybody lives in a little hole in a tree. They all look the same. So I've spent way more time than a normal adult functioning person should have. I have no idea where I'm going. I keep talking to the same people oh, hey, Then there are two dudes doing menial tasks that some Mido guy has been forcing them to do. I don't know who this Mido guy is, but he seems like a dick. But the weird thing is, and it happened multiple times, people kept telling me to do things with a sword or that I didn't have yet. I was constantly going to areas in this little town that I'm talking to people that seem to be past where I should be, and then eventually I found the sword. 25 minutes in, I found the sword.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, now I can go back to all those other people who were telling me how to use the sword. Now, I guarantee you, if you play this game, what took me a half an hour would probably take you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's everybody, though. The first time I played, it was the same situation.
Can you even relate to what I'm saying anymore?
I completely relate, yeah. Now, did you think, was the world, Zelda has always been kind of open world-ish, even the original Zelda.
The first town is total. Like I said, I'm going to places constantly out of order. There were no visual cues except for the store had the little red, roof to it. Otherwise, it's that person's house looks exactly like that person's house. So if you needed to go into a person's house, I wouldn't have known where to go. But you go in there, someone tells you, oh, this is a thing you need to learn for button A or whatever, and then that was another thing. This game throws 16 buttons at you. In the first 20 minutes of the game, and it's not even 20 minutes, it took me that long, but you talk to 6 different people. There's literally A button, B button, X button, Y button. There's the bumpers. I still have no idea I'm constantly rolling into guys instead of sorting them. They teach you how to jump and dive and jump. It is completely overwhelming.
Okay.
The L, holding down L to dodge and jump. That seems like something I will never use. I know I'm probably wrong, but it seems like a fighting game with a block button. Okay. No one's blocking.
Okay.
But once you get 40 hours in, you're like, all right, I've mastered everything else. Maybe I should start blocking. We'll see if I actually, because so far I've just sword. I'm starting to slowly learn to hold the left trigger to lock on people.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm not dodging, I'm not rolling, I'm not doing any of the fancy stuff. It's like, oh, there's a thing. Well, we're getting ahead, but like with the slingshot, I'm like, okay, what button is slingshot? Okay, slingshot, and then I go to slingshot, and when I slowly aim. So if a guy was coming at me and I had to slingshot him right away, I'm toast. I'm meat, because it's just not instinctive yet. If this game didn't continuously just throw hearts at you, I'd be dead a million times.
Really?
Yeah, because you're walking along, and I don't know. If it might be something I get used to, but I'm constantly fighting the camera in this game. You should never be in a game where you're running, facing back, holding down essentially, and the camera doesn't move. Like you're facing the screen, and that to me is weird. I may get used to it. That's why I'm getting slaughtered right now. I haven't died yet, only because there are hearts everywhere.
Yeah. Now, were there any portions of the Deku tree that you were stuck for more than like 10 seconds?
If you are in the mindset that this is a puzzle, you tend to come up with the answer fairly quickly. Unless you're really young or you don't understand video games. I mean, it's like, oh, there's a sconce over there that's lit, and oh, there's one over there that's not lit. How do I, So I'm like, oh yeah, I have a big stick in my backpack, and I whipped out the stick. So I don't think any of the puzzles have been too difficult. I think the only time in the Deku tree where I was stuck, I spent a lot of time going around, and I'm like, nah, I've already been in this room. So again, it's not very linear, man. You can miss stuff. So eventually I thought that I had done everything at the top. And I'm like, okay, there's a heart way down there. So I jumped off the top of the Deku tree to try and get this heart that's floating, and I just slammed through the net. First of all, I didn't know, and we're talking 30-40 minutes into the game at this point. I didn't know there was no jump button.
Okay.
I'm constantly hitting A to jump. I just happened, I think, to be getting to the edge and hitting the button and thinking the button was making me jump. It was not. Realized that way too late. As soon as I got into the bottom, and I had no idea. And then eventually I saw a spider web, and then I'm looking around, okay, where's the fire? Found the fire, and then realized you can hop with the thing into the water just on the low, and then hop back over the thing and light the thing, and then I was fine.
When you solve some of these puzzles, even though these are really simple, do you feel a sense of accomplishment?
Yes, no, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. Anytime you solve a puzzle in a game, especially quickly, you're like, oh, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty smart.
Okay, so you haven't been really stumped yet.
No. I mean, like, there's one puzzle where there's like a little thing over a doorway, and you shoot it with your slingshot, and the door opens. You're like, I still feel good. I didn't really have to use my brain, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Have you messed around with any of the items, or have you just been using your sword for the most part?
I mean, slingshot, obviously. The only time I've used the big sticks, whatever the heck they are, that come from the piranha plants that pop up, I've been just using them as torches. I don't know. I assume you can probably stick fight people and whack them over the head. I have not done that yet. There's the exploding acorn things. I don't think
Deku nuts?
I don't think I've used a Deku nut.
Okay, so there's some of those special spiders, the golden ones.
Oh, they give you the tokens. I don't know what the tokens do, but I love getting tokens. It's just like, hey, here's proof you killed a spider. Sweet. I don't know what they're for.
Moving onward to Queen Gohma.
This is where the camera problem was really bad. Any other game, if I had, a keyboard and a mouse, Gohma would have taken me 5 seconds.
Okay.
The entire time I'm starting to get tense in my neck from playing this game because the camera is never showing me what I want it to show me, so I'm starting to physically get tense, and I have to relax. Okay, just move the camera where you need it to go. So Gohma keeps, she just keeps going whoop, and then I'm like, oh god damn it. So I hold down the look, like where, all right, and then I have to move. It's so tedious what I do. It's not fluid at all. So again, I hope that gets better. There's probably a way to quick kill Gohma, I kept slingshotting her in the eye, and then I would just go up and just whack, 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 whack until she would zoom back up. So it took me a while, but I was never in danger.
Based on what you've played thus far, do you want to continue playing?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, it's... The camera thing is
that the only bad
It's
thing?
a nuisance. But yeah, no, everything... Because all the puzzles... I don't like puzzle games in general, because there's always a stupid puzzle. It takes way too long. It's so stupid. You can't figure it out. And then after you figure it out, you're like, come on, that's just dumb. Like, no one would be... So, but that hasn't happened yet. All the puzzles have been very simple, like, torch here, torch there, burn the spider webs to get them out of the way. And so, yeah, not all the puzzles have been fine so far. I liked that there's story, but not a lot of story. Like, most games you start, you're like, yeah, let me play.
Okay.
Like, this game was like, you show your dream, Green Gargamel comes out, he's stolen your lady, we're going to get her. 20 seconds tops, that's all you need to know. My lady's been stolen, time to get her back. And then, after that, it's real, brief snippets. The Deku tree calls Navi, like, go get that lazy bastard. And everyone in the village is happy. Oh, you finally get a fairy. You're finally a real person, not just some lazy bastard who sleeps. That was another thing. Everybody else is working. Link is like just asleep. What a lazy bastard.
Well, I think that's going to wrap things up for now.
I got my first heart. That's a good play. That's a good stopping point. I'm going to try and do this without any help, because that's what you would have been doing back in the day. There was no internet when this came out, right?
There was. This is 98, so...
Okay. I am so green. I know nothing about this. Staying fresh.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
Yes, so
23 is number one, baby.
I got that text from you. I loved it.
It was so easy to remember, because especially growing up around here. 23, that is a very easy number to remember.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about this series, I guess.
Hopefully it's a series.
Yeah, we'll see. It might never make it past the cutting floor.
Hey.
So
No, this is pure gold.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.